All right, gang. So look, this video today, we gonna talk about a topic that's been looming over the airwaves. Fuck the streets. We gonna talk about 21 Savage starting a movement saying fuck the streets. Now look, I've seen a lot of people's takes, right? About how convenient it is now for the artists that rapped about the streets, capitalized from the streets. They took a lot of losses from the streets, and rightfully so, that reflects their music to where it's like now all of a sudden it's fuck the streets, and I'm seeing people be like, nah, like keep doing what you're doing now, because like we don't believe you or whatever it is. But to keep it honest, man, it was always a certain level of being in the street to sell your product, whether it was illegal or legal. These are skills that came from the streets and was developed from socializing and figuring out just trade, right? Figuring out shit. For a lot of people, it's to make a living. For a lot of other people, it's greed. It's to keep up with the Joneses, right? Fuck the streets, man. The part of the streets that I'm gonna say fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, is just the corruption, the negativity, the drama, the unnecessary deletions. I want people to understand that standing up for yourself and being confident in doing so doesn't make you a street guy. It just makes you for who you are, and realizing like, yo, like I'm not gonna take shit from anybody. I don't give a fuck. I see Fivio and 21 clashing. Fivio says some shit, that kind of rubbed 21 the wrong way, but it's like, to Fivio, it's like you can't even really worry about what somebody from another state, is doing and whether they real or not. Don't give a fuck about that. You do what you do for where you at. You know what I'm saying? Like, and because the thing is, it's like, it's almost like as if everybody's trying to come after each other's like credibility to be like the bigger street nigga. And it's like, respectfully, you niggas ain't shit compared to the law. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we really want to keep it a bean, the law will pack up all of us. You know what I'm saying? They call martial law. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, like the streets, last time I checked, don't have nukes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, like, there's a cap to that street shit, is what I'm saying. The street shit ain't ever gonna be above the government. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. So it's like all of this, like, interrogating each other, man. Just make music. Fuck all of that beef shit. Make music. You know what I mean? Don't try to press niggas for credibility. How about you make something impressing? Like, how about you put out a solid record, a solid movie, you create a movement where you can, whether it's a tax write-off or not, you know what I'm saying? You create something where it can create a positive impact and change, and not, tagging Lotto and women and talking about kids, or, I'm seeing all of these content creators tagging these innocent people that got nothing to do with anything. And it's like, it's just messy. It's bigger than fuck the streets. It's a mentality. We need to shift the mentality of how we coming at each other for clicks, likes, reviews. Somebody could tell me right now, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You right? You know what I'm saying? You know, all of these people that I'm talking about got paper, way more paper than me, but that doesn't matter right now. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's that shit that I'm talking about where it's like, yo, you know, and I know that the record labels and, you know, the game is on this shit where it's like negativity sells, and, you know, maybe behind closed doors, they all friends and they all cool. They just trying to throw some bait out there, see who fall for it, just so that way it can give one of them a reason to try to press somebody. I'm not impressed at all. We not impressed at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We all got a job to do, especially as family men and businessmen and entrepreneurs that's trying to bring something to the game or trying to pass down a legacy and, you know what I'm saying, have something set for generations to come. Like, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had the catchy title, you know, to replace Fuck the Streets. But I'm just talking about this topic because a lot of people are losing their lives over some dumb shit, over some hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being a man, it's like nowadays, the only way you hear someone's opinion is if it's in an interview with somebody that, you know, can run up the numbers. You know, have them face-to-face conversations without the static. You know what I'm saying? How about pick up the phone? Or, you know what I mean? Instead, we just always are prone to, like, get at each other by attacking each other. And I just think there's another way. And there always is another way. It ain't just one way. You know what I mean? So, respectfully to the both of them gentlemen, just pack that shit up, man. Drop better music, good music. You know, 21 just dropped his album not too long ago. Fivio, where you at with yours? You know what I'm saying? Like let's just cook something to where it strengthens us rather than tears us apart, man. Cause you know what I mean? Like, it's just whack. It's just whack that we gotta lose great people over some hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not with that, man. So that's my take on the Fuck the Streets, you know, angle. Yeah, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe, run it up. Yeah. We gon' have more topics and subjects to cover. So stay tuned. Alright.